Hello there everybody, welcome to my channel. So today we are making a simple A-line skirt with side pockets. So this is the fabric that I'll be using today. So the fabric is already on fold so that I can be able to go on and cut out my front panel. Now I'll go on and put down my measurements. So I'll start by putting down my waist measurement, which is my waist circumference divided by 4. So for me, it is 80 centimeters divided by 4. So I get 20 centimeters. And then I'll just add maybe a centimeter there for the seam allowance. And then I go on and mark my hip line, which is the length from my waist down to the pointy part of my hips. So I'll make it 20 centimeters. After marking my hip line, I go on and put down my round hip measurement, which is my hip circumference divided by 4. And then I just go on and add my ease and my seam allowance there so that my skirt is not too tight, especially around the hip area. After that, I go on and measure the length of my skirt. So I'll measure from the waist down to where I want the length of my skirt to be. And then I'll go on and connect the marks that I have made. After that, I go on and cut out the front panel of my skirt. I then use the front panel to cut out the back panel. So I make sure that I leave a zipper allowance there on the center back. Okay, my zipper allowance is about 2.5 centimeters. So I leave about 2.5 centimeters there on the center back for my zipper. Okay, now we are preparing for the pocket. So I have the front panel here in front of me. So I went on and cut this piece here without filming. Okay, so now I want to show you what I've done. So what I did here is that just put my tape measure like this, and then I marked it so that I can be able to cut away that piece there. It's about 16 to 17 centimeters or so there. So just made a mark there so that I can cut away this piece here. Okay, now let us move on with our pocket. So I have a square here for each pocket. So the square should be at least 25 by 25 centimeters. Mine are less than that because I don't have enough fabric. So it is just a square. It is not any particular shape, just a square. So what I will do now is that I will position, or I will put my my square under the position where I am planning to make a pocket. Okay. Okay, now we are done attaching our first squares. Okay, so now I have the second squares here. So they must be also 25 by 25 centimeters, at least 25 by 25 centimeters. And then what I'll do now is that I'll go on and put them under the pocket position there. Okay, so I'll position them here like this. And then I'll go on and pin them to keep them in position. Okay, now let us turn our panel wrong side facing up like that, so that we can be able to finish up our pockets here. So what I'll do now is I'll remove the sharp corners there. You can cut away the sharp corners and kind of shape your pocket to look like a pocket, but I don't want to do too much cutting because my pockets are not that big. So I'll just snip away the corners there. Otherwise, if you have enough fabric, you can just kind of do a pocket shape, round shape, pocket shape there. Okay, so I'll just cut there, making sure that everything is nice and neat. After that, we go on and stitch around the pockets. We just close our pockets. Okay, we go on and stitch there. And here we are, the pockets are now stitched and closed. Okay, so now we have the pockets. And now I'll go on and kind of remove the sharp corners there around my waist area. Remember, we added squares there, and maybe we kind of added few centimeters there. So I'll just make sure that the waist is my waist measurement, and then I'll just take away any centimeter there that is more than my waist measurement, and kind of shape my waist there so that it is not just a corner, a sharp corner there. Okay. And now this is how the front panel looks with the pockets. Okay, so now we have the pockets. Okay, now I feel like I want my pockets to stand out, so I have a pink bias binding here. So what I'll do is that I'll just put the bias binding around my pockets. Okay, now we are done with pockets, so now it is time to prepare for the zipper. So this is my back panel, so I'll go on and open the center back so that I can be able to attach my zipper. I'll go on and mark the 2.5 centimeter zipper allowance. And now we can go on and put together the two panels to form the skirt. And then I go on and prepare my waistband with the length of my waist circumference. I always make it a bit extra and then cut away the excess fabric when done attaching it. Before attaching my waistband, I go on and fit my skirt so that I can be able to make darts if there's some gaping around the waist. So my skirt will have 2 darts there at the back. That's done. Now let us attach the waistband. And then we go on and attach the zipper.